Hey guys, so I'm starting today's session with a new CLI feature that GitHub has introduced. So let's revisit this. Okay, so it's a new GitHub CLI tool that has been developed for you guys. So I'm quite happy I have explored it out. So just thought to share you with guys. It's a new web CLI tool which is being used. Earlier it was coming up in some beta version. Now official version has coming up after being doing a lot of R&D by GitHub guys. So they have bring out a specific CLI for every OS. Since I'm using Windows here, so you see me that by the default options coming is of Windows. So for Windows it is there, it is for Linux it is there, and it is for Mac OS is there. For Mac you can use the brew package, you will get all the instructions. For Linux also you will get all the instructions under it, and especially for Windows, since I'm using it, so I may be biased, but yeah, it can be installed for any other versions. Okay, so for Windows, if you're using PowerShell, you can go and have a scoop package install on at your end, and you can go ahead and explore the same. So in Windows case, yeah, when you click up on this link download, it download an MSI if you are a fan of MSI packages. And once it will download an MSI, you can go and click on it and it will start installing a GitHub CLI. So since I have already installed the same, so you just click on next and it asks you a directory where you wanted to install it, and that's up. So wrap up this thing and GitHub CLI is there on your local. I'm using a commander shell, that is this. So if you guys are a fan of this shell, you can go and use it. Otherwise, whatever shell that you have already in your laptop, you can go and execute the same, but I would recommend this to you. So this can be downloaded, and this is my shell. Okay, so cool. So now what I'm trying my best is that I have these set of commands which we will explore today, and let's see. So if I say auth login and I type it, so it will ask me what you wanted to install. So if you are an enterprise in an organization where they have purchased some private repositories, or if you are contributing to open source, I'm contributing to open source, so I will press enter here, and it will say that you are trying to log into GitHub. Do you want to re-authenticate? Since I have already been authenticated, so I am pressing this options once again. Okay, yeah, I wanted to re-authenticate. Okay, it will ask which kind of authentication. I say I will go for a web browser authentication, and it will give me this code. What I will try to do is that I will try to sign in here, and let's see if I try to sign in here, and I may be entering my current credentials here, and I have been able to successfully sign. Okay, now what I will go, I will say press enter, and now it will take me to another page where it will ask me to enter the authentication code. Authentication code, any one-time code is factor of authentication is already being generated by this guy, so I will place the same here. Okay, and I will say continue. So it will give me an OAuth permission that your new CLI wanted to access your GitHub. Can you give these following rights? And I say yeah, I authorize the same. Authorizing the same, you will receive a parallel email on your Gmail or Yahoo or whatever email ID privately you have configured, which states that you have provided this permissions to them. Okay, so now this part is over and we are done with this. Now let's create a repository, creates an issue, creates a pull request, whatever we can do from here, or maybe using some any XYZ bash shell, but we will do it from the GitHub CLI. So let's explore this. Let me press enter. It asks me that you wanted to use HTTPS. Yeah, we wanted to use HTTPS, and it says that you are now logged in. So just to get confirmed, let's check our authentication status here, and it says that guys you are logged in. So I am a bit lucky. Okay, so it shows me my repository name. So if you go and see, these are my repository names. Few of the repositories I have there, and few of them I have already forked out. Okay, so let's create a repository first, and then we can test. So I created this command, and I'm creating a repository through this CLI. I created the repository. It asked me when you wanted to keep it public. Yeah, I wanted to keep it public. It will create a current directory. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I don't have any issues. I am waiting, and it says that it wanted to create a local project. I am okay to this. Okay, get remove remote origin already exists. Cool. So I can create one more directory because this is I have already created. So what I can give the name to this directory, maybe CLI test1. Not going per as per conventions, this is just to make it distinct. I can go for this same. It asks me public, okay, yes, and then I'm waiting. It created a local project directory. I say yes, and it has created successfully. So let's go and revisit the same. It should now come up with a test1 name, and yeah, it is being created. So you can see that CLI test1, it is being created, and okay, so nmt repository being created. Cool. So let's clear this clutter. Okay, now we can switch to this one first of all. Okay, so now I've changed my directory first. Right now I'm not pointing it to anywhere, but after this you can see that I have started commander have started showing me that I am a test1 of the master branch. Okay, now let's create a readme file. First of all, just initial file where we can use vi editor. Vi stands for vi editor. It opens an editor. We go to an insert mode, capital I, and we say simple readme file. Sorry for the typo, for the master branch. And we press escape q wqq for committing, and we have committed this readme file. So now we have to push this also. We have to push, so what we have to use gh all the time. So sorry for here. We have to use gh. We have to make sure, and I say that I wanted to commit the same. Okay, sorry, so that will be git command, git command, and this will be also git command. Okay, so if I go and type git, let me clear this clutter. Okay, git, I wanted to commit this. It says that initial commit, nothing added to commit, but untracked files are present in this, so no problem. Okay, nothing added to commit, but we have, okay, sorry for this. First we have to add the files. Okay, so I'm really sorry, I forgot this thing. After this vi, we need to add one get dot add the current file. So the same structure we need to follow, get add dot current file, and it has added. Now we can use that previous command of git commit where we wanted to commit it. Okay, so where we have git has an area where you are files in your local, then staging it get finally pushed to your local repo, and kind of this scenario. So now I'm adding this. It says that it had added one file. Okay, so now we go and we refresh the same. We see whether it has added one file or not. It has added, but I have not committed here, so it will not be shown. It is still in my local repo. Okay, so now we need to push the same, and we will put up the command, and we'll say ki we wanted to push it to the master. Okay, so let me push it to the master, and it asks my username because SSO is not configured. So let me enter my details here first of all, and it started finally pushing it to the my repository. Okay, so let's see. I should not see this right now. I can see one readme.file, it has been committed, and just a 1 minute ago committed read file by Saral Saxena to the master branch. Okay, so let's see get status right now. So one branch, master, nothing to commit, working tree is clean right now. Okay, so cool. Now we have, through with the help of this, we can clearly see that we have tried to log in through Git CLI. We try to create a repository, we try to create a temporary file, we try to add it on our local staging area, and then from that we try to push it in our repository finally. So now if we wanted to view the repositories, what are there, so let's view what is there in the repository. So it shows that this is the repository, and there is a sample readme file committed. There is one readme file has been added in this branch. So cool. So let's clear this clutter. And see, you can get a help command also if you wanted to get a help for something, maybe. So they are providing this help where they are showing you all this issues, command repositories and all this. So this is can always be there. So now let's go and let's clean up this activity. We can see that right now there is no issues. We have one get CLI test in which there is one readme file.md is already there, which is committed 2 minutes ago, but there is no issues right now. So let's create an issue first of all with the help of CLI. So we say ki, gh we wanted to create an issue. So let's go and we create an issue, creating an issue. So it asked me title, so I give committing commit. I'm not good for spellings, so committing into master from feature branch. So let's open up this issue. I say it ask me body I skip, I don't want to add, and I submit it, and it says that it has created that issue. So if I go and if I look towards the issue 1 is creating committing into master from feature branch. Sorry for the typo, one issue is opened, and this issue is being opened by Saril Saxena 14 seconds ago, who is the owner of this. Okay, so who is the owner of this, and it shows me these things. Okay, so Saril Saxena has opened up this issue, and he owns this repositories and he committed this repositories. Okay, he used to commit this repository. So issue is created, it is assigned to no one's right now. Okay, and let's go. So our issue is created. So if you wanted to view the issue, just let me show you the command. If you can go and you can also see the issues that are there in the list. This command should come up at the top. Okay, so you see issue. So issue is being shown right now. He has one issue. Okay, so before this issue, after this we have in the master branch. So let create one feature branch also. Okay, so I created one feature branch here, and you can see that right now I'm pointing to feature 1. Earlier I was pointing to this. You can also confirm from git branch strategy that you are on feature right now, and you see we created even branches with the help of CLI, and we are on a future issue branch. Okay, after this we can have a readme.md.file in this also. Let me see. So we created an issue earlier, and then we started working for that issue. We created a future branch, and in the future branch we'll make the changes so that that issue get resolved. Okay, so I open a readme md, I press capital I, simple file. It remembers, actually this is IntelliSense in this. So what I can say in commander editor, feature branch, and I press escape wqq commit, and I escape wq and exclamation commit, and now I have my read md.prefix. so I need this to get it same cycle. I need to add it here right now, and it had added the same, and then the same cycle I have to commit that change. But what I will do is that I will make the necessary changes, that is in future feature in future git commit add in future branch. So 2 files change, 2 insertions, 1 deletions, and then I need to push these changes. So to push these changes, git push origin master. In fact of git push origin, now I have a future issue 1 will be the one. Okay, so this will be feature future issue issue feature issue 1, because I want to push this to there. So now it's waiting, it asking my username because SSO is not configured. So Saxena Saril @gmail. Okay, and it will ask me for my credentials also. Okay, and I have added the same, and it has put up into the future branch also. So we can do one thing, we can go in future branch CLI test. There are 2 branches. Future branch has recently pushed, so you can say I wanted to compare them Even you can go and compare what is there between the readmd and the future base master. Okay, so he can create a pull request, but I don't want to go to this way right now. I can show you what is future branch, and in future sample readme file for the future branch is being added. Okay, one more file I have added by accidentally, but don't wait about it. Okay, let me see, add readme file. Okay, this has been added accidentally, but no problem, this won't impact us. Okay, so there are two branches right now, master and future issue. Okay, so no problem, master and future issues are there. Now what we can do is that we can still try to view the repo, because we have created a new this. So if we try to view the repo, so it says that master branch was there. Okay, so no problem, repo view, let it go as it is, and we have pushed the changes. Now what we can do is that we can first of all list the issues, that what are the kind of the issues that are being there right now. It will show me that there is one issue which is being opened by Saral, which says that we have to commit into master from future branch, and it was opened 4 minutes ago. So no problem for this. Right now we are going to create a PR, so we can create a PR so that it get approved by reviewers, and then finally we can merge the same. We can create a pull request from here also. Right now there is no pull request is open, there is only one issue is being opened, and we have not created a pull request for the same. Okay, so we can go and create a pull request from here also, but we will be using CLI to create the pull request. Here we go, and we created the pull request from the feature branch. So title is merging my changes into master. Merging my changes, sorry for the typo, into merging my changes into master. This is the title that I have given. Body I am skipping, you can go and write, and I have submitted. So let it load. It has created the pull request ID 2. So let's go issues, and let's go pull request. Pull request is says merging my changes. It is being created 10 seconds ago, and you can see that this pull request has been created. You can go, we have got different options here where we can simply merge, where we can squash. So that there is squash means suppressing all the individual commits into one, and rebase means rewriting your history, putting up your changes on the top. So these are the actions which are being there, and it shows me that what are the changes. So he has added a one feature branch which will going to get into the master branch, and these are the two independent file. So this is the conversation sections, nothing, but it is showing me here, and I can approve the same here also. I am getting these three options. Okay, but we have created a pull request again from CLI, and we can list what kind of PR right now are already available with us. So it shows me that there is one pull request which is opened by Saral section, and we have to, this is the title, ID of the pull request is 2, and the branch is feature issue 1. Okay, so I can merge from, if you wanted to see the difference, let me explore it. Let it see the difference right now with PR diff. Cool. So the one thing it is showing me that there is something added in readme file. Okay, and this is the change, means this is added in future and this was in master. So if you merge it, this will get replaced from the future. Okay, so cool. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to see the PR status first. Okay, so let me go and see the PR status. It shows that merging my this, but request have code review from you. Matlab, it is right now the code review from me, but whatever the reviewers are assigned, so it can also show you the status, and if they have approved, then it will say that it is being, code review has been done and passed from their end. Okay, so now let me try one more command, is that I am trying to finally merge this pull request, merging feature branches changes into master. So I can go and simply type here, I can type rebase and squash also. Okay, so let me show you to their manual release documentation. Let me show you merge. So this is merge option where you merge a pull request, okay, on a GitHub. So it requests a number which was coming as 2 in our case, okay. But after that you have rebase also, where you can rebase the things. Okay, so I am merging this, and this has started creating a merge commit. It asks me to rebase or squash. I choose for merge commit. It asks me to whether you wanted to delete this branch locally. Preferred approach is yes, but for a safe mode I'm still keeping it, and I say no, and it says that it has merged the pull request ID number 2. So let's revisit the browser, see whether it has merged or not. Let's refresh this thing, and there is no pull request is open. There is one pull request is closed. So let's see. It shows that it has done the changes, and it is done 19 seconds ago. So it has merged those changes, and even we can see that pull request is successfully merged and closed. Here also you can go and delete it, and if you think that something is added, you can go, and you don't want to add it, so you can go and revert those changes also. So that is my objective, that you have created a pull request, and you see that it has been, you create a pull request, and now it has been there. Okay, so now in the master branch you can see that your future branch changes have been incorporated. So whatever was there in the future has been landed into the master, and it has done that successfully, we have tracked. So still, if we see and see what are the PR checks, so we see now there are no more PR checks. Okay, sorry, it has given me the typo for one lambda sign, and we say, so now it says that there is no open pull request, because everything is finally done and being getting reviewed. So cool, issues are there, so we can close this issue, and we can close the same also, no problem. But git CLI test master feature branches changes have been there. I have not deleted the feature branch, you can go and delete the same. So guys, I hope you like this article about pull request. It's a good CLI, and I love it very much. It saves me some time, some typos, and it saves me. So do like me or mention your feedback, that what you love about this git CLI, and how you like the same, and what is your feedback. And guys, please go and subscribe my channel on the YouTube, and I'm on LinkedIn, so keep posting your queries whatever you liked, and I'm happy to answer your queries at that same time. So thank you, and thanks for your time. Thank you. Bye bye.